Hi friends, so Kimberly Twardowski here. I wanted to come here because I've got some questions from people asking about some ads that they've seen on here on Facebook that have been questionable. And I never like to just let things go by. Y'all saw my post the other day. It wasn't even about this, but today I was like, gosh, I am a fixer. I like to get in front of things before it creates a storm of rumors and untrue things that is just unnecessary drama. So let's talk about it. I was asked if there is another company out there that has the same quality oils that we have, and the answer is no. In all the research that I've done, Young Living is the best essential oil company on the planet, and it's the only company that I trust implicitly to give to our friends and family. Hi Laura, thanks for joining. And so, and Laura, you've used Young Living as well, so you know what I'm talking about. It's also the only company that I have ever witnessed to have these amazing testimonies from people. Actually, there are two. There's two companies that I'm like, those are good companies. Young Living is the one that I trust because as far as I know, we're the only company that uses first distillation. So if you're familiar with making coffee, everyone fights over that first cup because that first cup that comes through the filter is usually the most strongest. And so that's how first distillation works. So the first draw through that, the first distillation, is the highest quality and the purest essential oil that you can get, which I am so excited about and I geek over. I mean, it's why Keurig is super popular, right? Because everyone wants that first cup. So that's why I love Young Living. I also love it because I know our soils. So I tell people this often, know your soil, know your oil. I have a really great friend of mine named Sarah, which some of you may be familiar with. Her post went viral because she was a skeptic like me. That's where she started. And so she figured, if I'm gonna tell people that these are the best oils, I wanna know for certain what other companies are putting out there. So she actually called like a dozen different companies and documented what her conversations were. And it was pretty telling just by her making those phone calls of how companies don't even really know what their practices are, which is pretty sad. So what I love about Young Living is whether it's the farms that we own, our partner farms, or our seed to seal corporate farms, that we actually have the same quality standards across the board. And we are there. We visit the farms and we work from them, and they're sustainable farming. It's better than organic, which is USDA organic. We have better practices than that. And that's what I love. Our lands are even set higher up so that there's no runoff of pesticides or any kind of chemicals to get into those. And I've been to the farms, I see how they work them. They hand weed everything, which is pretty incredible. And they just go through there as they're doing it to see which plants are the tallest and the most vibrant and smell the best. And then they take the seeds from those plants and use them for the next harvest. And it's really cool. And then we have a testing practice that is second to none. I've never known a company to go through this much testing. They actually have 17 different tests that they do. And once a batch passes all 17 of those tests, it then goes through those 17 tests 2 more times. So 3 times, 17 different tests. That's pretty incredible. And because we have so much history, Young Living has been around for over 25 years now. We celebrated our 25th anniversary in the actual business this year, but we have all of that history of our tests, which is what helps to also keep our products that healthy and that highest quality. It's what we know as to be therapeutic grade. So I'm coming to you today. My phone's about to die. That would really stink if it died, so let me plug it in real quick. So I'm coming to you today because I want you to know better, all right? I cannot undo the research that I've done. The FDA only requires 5% of an essential oil bottle to actually be essential oil, like pure essential oil. The rest can be filled with carriers or fillers or carcinogenic chemicals. It's really, really sad. What I know about Young Living is that 100% of our bottle is essential oil, unless it says otherwise. So we have like a kids line, and we have some blends where we add a carrier oil so that it's diluted, because our oils are highly concentrated, and that way it's just safe to apply to kids. And it says that right on the label. Essential oils do not have to disclose that, which is pretty sad, right? So I love that we have full transparency with Young Living. Something else you'll notice about our labels is that we have a barcode and a number on there, a batch number, where if you ever had any questions about your essential oil, you could actually call the company and ask them about that oil, and they could trace it back to the harvest that that oil came from. Pretty cool, right? Which has all the testing and everything, so that they can tell you the quality of that oil certainly passed all of our tests. Pretty incredible, right? I don't know any other company that you can do that with, which is awesome for us, right? But also scary. So I hear a lot from people saying, oh my gosh, I read so much about how scary these essential oils are. It's all over the internet. And you know what? They're right. They're right, because 98% of the oils out there are not safe for ingesting, first and foremost. Some are not even safe to apply topically. And I would even question if you can apply it topically or ingest it, should you really be breathing that in? It's kind of like those Glade plugins. No thanks. Febreze, no thanks. There's so many chemicals in there. So, know your soil, know your oil. I wanted to bring this to you also because this company that is advertising online and saying that they have the same oils as us is just not true. We source our own oils. We don't source to anybody else. It's not our practice. So if somebody's saying that they have the same oils as us, they are lying. So you can go to that company and ask them where their source is, and they should be able to tell you. And if they can't, there's something for you to think about and chew on. I also love that you can visit Young Living's farms. They're super transparent. What other company allows you to visit their farms and actually go there, walk on the property, see what they're doing? I mean, I've been there, you guys. I can attest to this is true. It's factual. You can even go on our website and schedule a visit if you'd like, and bring all your friends along with you. How cool is that? Something else I want to talk to you about is buying your oils at the store or on Amazon. All right, so I have a friend of mine, a very good friend of mine, that heard that essential oils are safe to ingest. And so she bought lemon essential oil off Amazon. And she put a drop in her water, and you guys, it burned her esophagus. She had to go to ER as a result. So do not do that with anything other than Young Living essential oil. Please don't buy your Young Living oils on Amazon. Find a distributor. I am happy to help you with this, or whoever talked to you about Young Living, please circle back with them to get started. But make sure that you go through a distributor with Young Living so that you know you're getting the oil directly from the company, because you're going to find, and you can do your research on this, I'm not making this up, it's been in the news and everything, it's been on CNN, you guys, that people are selling their bottles and then they recap the bottle and sell it on Amazon. And they're doing this a lot. So make sure that you know your products. And they aren't just doing this with essential oils. I've seen that it's happening with makeup and with perfumes. And I mean, this is why when you go to a salon, they tell you, buy our shampoo from here, buy our products from here, because if you go to TJ Maxx, it's loaded with either water or other chemicals so that they can extend those bottles and get more use out of the products, which is really sad. So make sure that you purchase your oils from a Young Living distributor, okay? Let's see, any questions? I know there's several of you watching, so I'm here to answer any questions that you have. I want to have full transparency with you. To me, that is just a matter of acting in integrity. I never talk about anything that I don't believe in. I am a firm believer in the products. I would never give this to my kids if I didn't believe in it 100%, and I've seen the results of how this helps our entire family, even our dog. I have an incredible story about our dog and how we got rid of a tumor using Young Living essential oils. Believe specifically was the blend, and it's incredible. And that was, gosh, 4 or 5 years ago, and he's still acting like a puppy, which is pretty cool. So I'm happy to share that story with you anytime. If you would like to have a conversation, I'm happy to meet up with you for coffee or have a phone call so we can talk about this and answer all your questions. I'm not out to sell you or pressure you into anything. I truly want to empower you and help you to do the research, because I cannot undo the research that I've done. I was just sharing that with a friend the other day who said, oh, I'm using Tylenol, and I was like, please don't do that, because Tylenol is the #1 cause of liver failure in the United States, and there are healthy ways to help your kids, and so you can do this. It's just a matter of doing the research, and y'all know I'm a total research nerd, so I would love to help you. If I can't answer your questions, or if you just want to know where I get my information, I'm happy to share that with you. My favorite website is pubmed.gov, pubmed.gov. It's fantastic. So I'm here to help you. I am super passionate about this. You will be filling my cup by allowing me to sit down with you and geek out over all of the natural wellness. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video and to let me just squash those rumors that are out there. I love you guys. Have a great day. God bless.